Hello then, welcome to another episode of Farm Sim 2019 with me, Stockoglaws. How are you? I hope you're well. Well, we're countdown towards the the big day, the 25th of December. Today is the 20th, I believe. We broke up from work, which is nice, and got plenty of sort of videos to throw at you during the festive period for sure. Okay, so today. Thank you so much for all the comments that was given during the last episode regarding the total mixed ration, the TMR problem I seem to have. I think I did get it to work. I'll show you in a second, and I'll tell you what I did. Let's just go into the animals. Here we go. Okay, so you see there I've got some total mixed ration, and what people are saying is like, look. Hay and grass is there when they run out of total mixed ration, so you only ever need to give them total mixed ration, and that's what they're going to eat first. So you don't need to fill up the hay, silage, and the grass too much. Okay, so anyway, they've got that there as a backup, but they're on 99%, and we will get another cow in 34 hours, which is pretty cool. We've got 154 litres of milk in here. We've got some slurry, we've got some manure. Filled up the water. We need to get some more straw and some more TMR. Now, what I've done, that looks a lot of fun. Don't know what I've done there, but can I reconnect, please? There we go. Cool. Okay. Let me GG it and just disconnect that. So, what I've done is in the mixer. You need about 2,000 litres of straw in the mixer, and then one hay and one silage, and that will give you pretty much a full one of these. So that's what I've done. Now we've got a few. I put all the grass bales in here, so it's got as I've seen there, it's got full of grass. All the grass bales are in there, so we don't need any more grass in there, and it's got the hay and silage in there. I've got a few more pink silage bales here, and I've got one more straw bale there. The only thing I'm missing is hay. So I can't do any TMR at the moment because I've got no hay. Hey. And somebody mentioned as well that I can get rid of the bale fork because this comes with a bale fork. Its own bale fork, I don't know. But I might just leave that as it is per. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. What have we got going on here? We've got Ewan. He's still got a bit of weed there, but he's we've got loads of weeds on that one, so that's what we'll be doing today, is de-weeding that place over there. But he's planting canola on this field while we are harvesting here. We've got some wheat, mainly just for the straw, not so much for the wheat, but between these two fields here, there should be more than enough to keep the cows running. The pasture, I think I said 100 cows, it can only hold 50, so yeah, we'll so hopefully these two fields will be enough to keep the cows nice and happy. We'll get 50 cows in there for sure. And actually I might buy a few more cows today, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we need to get the weeder, and that's the main priority. I've got to make sure that we de-weed that field over there. It looks like it's only growing at the back end of it. So let's connect and head on over. I'm hoping I can use this one to de-weed it, because technically it hasn't gone through the first stage of growth. But I don't know. We'll see. So let's extend that. So there's not going to be much editing today. It's just that time's against me. I know I said I just broke up from work, but you know what it's like during this period. It is a bit of a nightmare. Is in shopping and getting ready for the big day. I'm sure you're all going through it. Thankfully, or not so thankfully, but Mrs. Stockoglaws, she tends to do a lot of the buying. But the deal is that I need to go shopping with her. So she's got an idea of what she's going to buy everybody, and for Christmas, and other than what Santa brings you, because Santa's real. So other than what Santa brings, we got to make sure that we cover everybody else. And yeah, so the deal is that I tend to sort of go with her, but yeah, which sucks really, because I'd like to sort of stay here and and play farming sim, but unfortunately, you know, Christmas being Christmas, we've got to make some sacrifices. Hence the reason the live streams, I haven't had a chance to do much live stream, just because work was a little bit busier than I would expect at this time of year, and yeah, I'm just sort of really juggling time and the channel, but I'm hoping to get at least a video a day. Certainly Monday to Friday a video, and we'll have a video for Christmas Day as well. I've got the NVIDIA Shield, and I think I may have mentioned this before, but I'm really enjoying it. And you can actually watch. Oh, you're joking! You can actually watch some nice YouTube videos on TV. I know you can watch YouTube videos on TV anyway, but through the Shield it just looks really good. Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of videos downstairs as well, which is nice in the background. So maybe on Christmas Day, just as you're eating your Christmas your Christmas turkey, whack a bit of Stockoglaws on the TV. No, I don't blame you if you don't. Honestly, I don't blame you. But yeah, I hope you're all ready, and I hope you all have a great Christmas, and yeah, I wish every single one of you the very best for the new year. And yeah, my days are taken up with family. Excuse me. I got a lot of family and throughout the UK, and in Canada, believe it or not. But yeah, throughout the UK, and I know that we're making plans to visit nearly all of them during the Christmas break. So. Okay, I think Ewan's going to need unloading in a minute, but there's a lot of weeds. Just seems like we're not getting anywhere. But we'll come back to this. I'll just unload. Let me. Okay. We got care tires, so I don't need to worry about crushing the crop, as it were. Did we buy the milk? I think we did buy the milk. The milk tanker, didn't we? So we don't need the milk tanker. There we go. I'm kind of hoping this grass will grow a lot quicker than the fields. Okay, I think it's been patched. So before, if you left your trailer here, the combine wouldn't carry on. It would say blocked object. But I think they patched that now. So I think I'm happy just to leave the trailer there, and it'll carry on unloading while we continue our weeding. So what I've noticed is that it's quite nice having all this, all this land that we've got, the fields and everything else. I think we've done a good job, and I think we spent the money quite wisely. But the one thing I am finding is that it's taken a long time with the equipment that I've got to, to manage this farm. So we do need to start, instead of spending money on, other things like land and things like that. I think we need to start improving our equipment. Number one is we need a better tractor, and a bigger combine, a bigger seeder, bigger fertilizer. We need to get to a solid fertilizer, like a manure muck spreader. We need to get one of them so we can utilize the muck that the cows are producing. And also a slurry tanker as well. Again, because it's free fertilizing for our fields. So There's still a lot of equipment. We're nowhere near done. There's still loads to do, and obviously we've got to pay back this massive loan that we've got as well. So, so yeah, it's just going to be rinse and repeat. But it's quite nice now to have another sort of dimension really by looking after the cows. And I've had a few comments as well in the last episode. I mentioned about the horses, and 100%, we are gonna get some horses at some point. But for the moment, I think I just want to save as much money as I can by to get a bigger tractor and a bigger combine. I think if we sort of harvest everything, I think per harvest we should be getting somewhere between 70,000-80,000 possibly. Maybe not that much, but after a few harvests we're going to be in a good way. Another way of making money is by doing contracts and helping out the other farmers on the map. Some of the jobs that they offer do pay quite well. Some of them don't, but if we're very careful of what contracts we can do, then that might be a way of just supplementing our income while we look to expand the farm. So yeah, now we've got the the bread and butter, as it were. We just need to expand it now and make things bigger, better, faster, stronger. So we can turn around the harvest a lot quicker. I suppose it doesn't make much difference to yourselves when you're watching it, because I am cutting out quite a bit. Even though this episode I'm not really cutting out anything, because I've only got about 45 minutes to record today, and then I'm off out to the pub, believe it or not. I haven't got that long to record today, so I can't be doing any cuts and time lapses because I just haven't got the time, unfortunately. But I wanted to put a video up, just to say thank you to everybody for commenting on the last few videos. And I am aware on the TMR issue. Like I said, if I just fill up with the 2,000 litres in straw first of all, put one hay and one silage, then I've got myself a good ton of TMR that I can use. So that's we kind of fixed that issue. I think one of the issues was, I think somebody mentioned about FS19 just copy and pasting the information from 17. I think there is an element of that, and there's also an element of the mixing machine, the mixing wagon, isn't as big as the other one. So maybe on the other one it has a bigger capacity, which means that we can, you could put 2 hay bales and 1 silage and the rest straw if you wanted to. But I think it said 1 straw bale, 2 hay bales, and fill out the rest with silage, which isn't quite right. So if you've got that mixing wagon, then certainly just fill it with 2,000 litres of straw first, and then 1 hay, 1 silage, and you'll be good to go. Oh, these weeds are a pain, aren't they? I like the way how they all grow at the same time. Just weeds just pop up. Weeds do grow really quickly, though, to be fair. Even in the garden. We have a patch. It's really weird. In our back garden, we have a patch of grass. We've got a fairly big, big garden. The house is small, but the garden is quite big. The patch of grass that we have in the back, you have on the one side there's a path going in the middle. On the one side it's brilliant grass. It's really nice and green and it looks really healthy. And then on the other side it's patchy and weedy, and it just looks, they say like a tale of two halves, but it really is. It's like 2 different types of grass in one back garden. So I've been threatening to sort of rotivate it and replant some grass seeds in the back, and to get it up to scratch. But I've just done that. I've just been threatening to do that. I haven't done it yet. It's just having the time. Oh, it looks like it needs unloading. So let's just drop you here. Yeah, there's a bit of weeding to do on the other field. But we could do with the with the straw. That's the main reason I've got the we got this wheat over here. It's not so much for the wheat, although it will bring us a couple of grand. It's not going to make us rich, but certainly the straw is going to help. And we're not going to sell any of the straw. We're going to stack it for the cows, and then this one will become a canola or a soybean. Oops. There we go. So yeah, this will become a soybean or actually, how full is that trailer? So it can turn it into a cash crop, basically. That's what I'm saying. Nearly full. Is it going to be full? Because we could sell this. Uh, 10,750. There we go. Okay, so it's full. Right. I think this is wheat anyway. Might be wrong. Yes. Okay. So the best place is 686 at Port Northwest. Let's tag that place. And let's head on down. Or head on up, I should say. It's top of the map. Okay. Well, I won't let you. I won't bring you with me. I'll meet you when we get up to the port. Okay. So I've been sat here for a good while. The train's broken down, so I'm going to take the risk and do something which you should never do, because that's been like that for a little while, and it probably will be like that for a while longer. Okay, so Ewan's full again, so we need to unload this, well, sell this, and then unload Ewan again on the harvester. But I'm not expecting too much from this, maybe 3,000 or 4,000, which all helps, of course, because I just had to go and buy another bit of fertilizer to get Zachary seed in once more. He's run out. But since I fixed the, I think I said this in the last episode, more than once probably, but since I fixed the seeder, or maintained the seeder, it's been lasting a lot longer. So once he's finished with that little bit left, then I will maintain it again to make sure it's tip-top shape. And oh, I'm actually getting a bit more than I thought. What's that? 7,378. Wow. Okay. Lovely. Okay, that's great news. So I head back. Probably the train is stuck in the same place. I don't know whether I was affecting the train because I was close to the road, as it were, but I shouldn't have been. Hopefully the train's left the station. If not, we're going to have to break the law again. And no, the train's stuck. Yeah, sorry about this, but you know, needs must. There was a car that was just pulling up earlier, and I think the car had the same idea as me, that the train was I don't know, maybe the driver fell asleep or something on the track, and yeah, causing chaos in Felsbrunn. Sounds like a movie. Chaos in Felsbrunn, coming soon. But yeah, there's a lot of weeds growing on the fields. Although that field looks lovely and cultivated, possibly seeded. I'm not sure. And we're close to seeding that other field. Now, one thing it did show is that the wheat field, I should call it, does need ploughing. So we're not going to seed that straight away. We're going to pick up the straw and then plough that field. And it looks like Ewan's on his last pass and he's just finished. Cool. There we go. Helper H has completed the task. So we are just coming across the grass. I don't know whether we need to fertilise this again to get a better yield of grass. Yeah, I did ask that question. I don't seem to have seen the comments, but if you fertilise the if you fertilize the grass fields, does that give you a better yield, or does grass just grow as grass and that's it? I imagine that you do fertilize it, but like I said, I don't know the I don't know the answer. Gosh, I'm in a bit of a pickle. There we go. But yeah, so we may need to fertilise the grass field as well. Thankfully, there's no weeds, or I think I might see a weed or two. I'm not sure. But let's just get rid of weeds first, and then we can move forward. That field there needs a bit of liming as well, I believe. There we go. Yeah, we should get another load out. Possibly not. We'll get another 4,000 or 5,000, which, you know, 15 grand for this field is not too bad. Let's, considering we're only using this for the straw, really. Okay, let's get in you. Let's disconnect and yeah, continue with our weeding. I know it's probably not the most exciting video on my channel, but you know, all this needs doing. We need to weed. Wrong way. If we had plenty of money, I would probably I'd probably just use pesticide to get. Is it pesticide? I get confused. Herbicide. I think it's herbicide, not pesticide. Pesticide is for for little insects. Herbicide, I think, is for weeds. So we would use herbicide to get rid of this. It would take be so much quicker, but we're not floating in money. We're not millionaires just yet, Rodney. But we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. I have a good feeling about this farm. I've modelled this farm in my own image. Nothing bad has ever happened because of that. But yeah, it's all looking good. It's all looking good. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and if you are, please give the video a like. It does help me sort of gauge, what you guys are enjoying and what you're not. It's quicker than leaving a comment. Yes, that really does help the channel. Okay, looks like the rest of the field is covered in weeds now, so we've got to do the whole field and nothing but the field. Yeah, we need to line the other side of that and yeah, pick up some straw. Oh, there's a lot to do. I don't think you can actually hire a worker for this, can you? Can you hire a worker? Yes, you can. Interesting. Okay, so that's going to let train's still stuck. Okay, let's get you position then. I thought you had to do the weeding yourself. I never knew. You can hire a worker. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to maintain this seeder, because this seeder's worked really, really hard, and I want to keep the efficiency up. So I'm going to maintain this now, and then we're going to bale the straw. Probably unload you in one more time, I'd say. He's going to crack on with that. We could actually probably do the liming next. There's just so much to do. There's all the cows making themselves known. Hello, cows. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Let's jump out and maintain. Ooh. You can customize or repair vehicles. Oh, needs to be a bit closer. There we go. That should work now. Yes. Okay. So repair, $128. It's worth every penny. We'll give it a bit of a clean as well. So if you make a good habit of sort of maintaining your vehicles and your attachments, and also give them a clean as well, then yeah, you'll probably clean them before you work on them, but yeah, that's okay. Right, what are we going to do now? We're going to connect the trailer and unload you one more time. I think he's at 80% full or something. This tractor is so slow. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love the look of it. These are my favourite type of tractors. You know, the square, old-fashioned Ford. I know this is a Fiat, but you know, the Ford, what I call the Ford type tractor. These are my favourite tractors to look at. They remind me of a kid, like what a proper tractor looks like. You know, not these sleek, sexy tractors we get nowadays. You know, these are proper workhorses. And the trouble is, it's so slow. But yeah, you can't have everything. You can't have looks and speed, can you? You know, you can only have one or the other. I wonder if I can move the train, because this is clearly causing an issue. There we go. Choo choo. Oh, this seems pretty quick, isn't it? What's that, 49 miles an hour? I don't think we've travelled on the train yet during this episode, have we? Yeah, it's a nice way of seeing the map, I suppose. LR. Long range. I'm not sure. But, yeah, we're parking at this station, away from the... There we go. Away from the roads. You gonna stop? Go on, you can do it. Good. Good boy. Well done. Right. What are we doing now? You're continuing to weed, and you are not full yet. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it this episode. I'm sorry it's so short and a bit, you know, not much has happened other than, you know, just sort of maintaining the fields. But this is what Farming Sim's all about. I can't have, you know, amazing content, you know, new content every single episode, because I'll be doing so much off screen, then it kind of ruins the Let's Play. So at least you can, you know, see my troubles and my woes of what I get up to daily, you know. So, but yeah, thank you so much for your time and for watching, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Farming Sim 2019. Take care, and ciao for now.